A photographic creation by Peter Langenhahn. It depicts 48 athletes in action, summing up in just one picture an entire day at the European Gymnastics Championships. Victory is juxtaposed with defeat. While some are frustrated over losing, others are celebrating. And in the meantime, the tournament continues. The picture is made up of hundreds of individual photos. In another picture, Peter Langenhahn focused on all the fouls that occur in one football match. Langenhahn loves to break the rules. In this picture, for example, he has 29 basketball players out on the court instead of the usual 10.
A photo is always a snapshot of a single moment. My idea was to capture the collected scene, the best of, so to speak, like a documentary film in one picture.
It's only when the photos are enlarged that you start to appreciate the detail in his pictures, like at this show jumping event.
One of the most interesting things was when this horse charged right through a fence, and you see the poles being painstakingly put back into position and measured exactly. And then you start to notice these things that are a bit bizarre. Here you see quite an interesting scene, with the guy looking down on the woman as she's picking up the poles. You only start to notice these things when you begin working with the photos.
This time we've come to a motocross competition in Munich. The Night of the Jumps offers the perfect motif for Langenhahn's pictures, combining action, competition, spectacular jumps, and celebration. Langenhahn takes his photos from the top of the stands. He may take up to 3,000 images in one evening.
The major challenge here is the constantly changing light. Because it's so dark and the action is so fast-paced, I have problems even with the professional camera equipment.
He spent 3 hours photographing the event, and his task now is to put it all together. He may spend 2 or 3 months just working on a single picture that can be up to 100 gigabytes in size. Just saving it can take 6 hours. He uses the wait time to rest. When beginning a new picture, he first studies all his photos. He cuts out particular events, improves the picture quality, and begins putting them together.
You need incredibly high resolution for these pictures, because there's so much detail. This kind of resolution wouldn't work for an individual picture. You have to have lots and lots. So to get this kind of resolution, with a motocross event, I'll need about 300 individual photos.
But Peter Langenhahn can also take photos that capture just a single moment. This applies especially to his photos of landscapes. These shots were taken in Norway.
There are no elements that disrupt in any way, no buildings or any other people. The viewer can relax and enjoy the photo.
But it's action-packed works that are his specialty. Peter Langenhahn says his pictures need to be enlarged to at least 2 meters by 1 meter to get the full effect. They cost 1,200 euros apiece. But first, they'll be exhibited in Dresden starting in August.